What's poppin', people? It's Dante going for a morning walk here in the snow. And yeah, I'm just gonna make some photographs as I walk and talk. Check it out. The high contrast black and white definitely looks cool in the snow. All the white, all the contrast, it really pops out. Yeah, Christmas Eve, that's the day. And today I'm thinking about minimalism and the path to becoming the uber minimalist. I don't know what it was, but the past weekend I decided to just start throwing out so much stuff. I've probably stacked up 15 to 20 trash bags and just started throwing them down the trash chute. And it felt really good. It felt really good to just get rid of all the clutter and all the excess stuff that I don't need to use. For instance, old camera equipment, whether it's cables, wires, chargers, old stuff I don't use, books, even socks, clothes that I don't need, just getting rid of stuff, right? I think it feels good, you know, it's something I needed to do. I've been trying to go through my photographs and look through these physical prints, digital files, etc. And as I'm in my home, I become really frustrated because in the back of my head, as I'm culling through photos, I'm like, I need to cull through my physical space where I live, you know? I need to cull through my closets, my cabinets, all the cubbies and drawers. Especially in my kitchen, I have so much kitchen equipment and all these sort of like cutlery and things that I don't need. I personally like using these minimalist bowls from Muji. They're these wooden plates, wooden bowls, wooden spoons, wooden chopping board, wooden chopsticks, right? Just like simple tools, and just getting rid of all these glasses and ceramic stuff that's just like cluttering up everything. And yeah, I really don't need much. In terms of clothing, I need to go through that next and start just donating clothes, gifting clothes to people. I have a friend that wants some stuff. Yeah, I gave my Ricoh GR2 to a friend. I gave away the old GoPro I used to use. Just getting rid of all stuff I really just don't need. It feels good. And I found that that was actually something necessary before... Put my hood up. I don't know why I'm not wearing it. I just needed to do that before I actually start culling through my actual photography. There's something about it, right? It's like before I start culling my work, yeah, I need to cull my physical environment in order to feel mentally clear. Like, honestly, I couldn't get started culling through my photos until I started to cull through my closets. And yeah, maybe there's a correlation there that's kind of interesting. So yeah, before I start culling through my photos, I gotta start culling through my closets, get rid of everything. I want to make a photo of this Japanese house. I knew this would look cool. The lake or whatever, the little pond is frozen over. This is kind of a special thing to photograph in the snow. I'm just gonna make a bunch of photos of this super zen, super cool little Japan here. Wow, it's so beautiful. Look at this. And yeah, just thinking about minimalism. Like, for instance, when I travel, the most I bring is mostly clothing, because I'd like to not have to do laundry when I'm on the road if I'm traveling for a month or 2 months or whatever. So I'll bring mostly just clothing. But other than that, I just need my camera, my iPad, a way to back up my photos, and I'm pretty much good to go. Every time I've traveled to a new place, I've always just brought a backpack. The only time I traveled with a heavy amount of equipment was when I joined the Peace Corps. It seemed like that was actually a wise decision, because there was a lot of stuff I needed to bring, honestly, actually. In terms of just like camping equipment and stuff like that, it made more sense to actually bring more stuff as I was going there for 2 years. But even that, like, I just feel like traveling light and feeling light is the way to freedom. Like, although the more stuff I accumulate, the more it's almost like accumulating in my brain, and just knowing that there's a bunch of stuff that I don't use in my home bothers me. And so I'm just trying to get rid of it all before this new year rolls in. Yeah, 2025, maybe it's the path to becoming the uber minimalist and trying to strip down to the bare necessities. Yeah, it brings me joy, it makes me happier, it makes me feel more clear of the mind and the body. Yeah, so I'm just starting to let things go. Yeah, shedding the skin, shedding all the material stuff, and yeah, focusing more on the production of new art, new thoughts, new ideas and things. Yeah, so before I go through the photos, before I cull my digital files, yeah, I gotta cull the physical space. I think that's the mode. That's the mode of operation. That's the step-by-step process I have to embark on before doing anything with my photographs. Yeah, I gotta cull through the room, go through the closet, go through the drawers, clear it all out. Something called me to do this before this new year rolls in. I just want to get rid of shit. Yeah. So, yeah, it's random thought. Just gonna enjoy this beautiful view. Wow.